25 years ago, 33 unions came together under one federation to form the Congress of South African Trade Unions. We take a look at extracts from Hlanganani, a history of COSATU.
In December 1985, after a year and a half of township uprisings, COSATU was launched. In clashes with security forces, hundreds of residents had been killed. Workers from around the country brought the militant mood of the townships to COSATU's launching Congress.
We launched in the middle of a state of emergency, and that had a direct impact on the policies of us as a trade union movement, particularly in terms of how we developed our political policy.
That was something that I personally had never dreamed that I would ever hear in a public meeting, really. You know, the attack on the states, you know, it brought up another dimension of our struggle. Some of us started realizing that now this could be, you know, an alternative political organizations for us. It became a platform.
And that in itself drew thousands of workers into our ranks. So that COSATU, from its inception with 400,000 members, moved to 1 million members in a very short space of time. In fact, one of the most rapid growths in the trade union movement in the whole world.
I think the significance of that launch is that it began to say to people of South Africa that the struggle in the country, it's not only about the national liberation, but it is also a class struggle.
We are fighting for our freedom forever.
CAUSA won the first victory of the year, settling a strike at OK after 77 long days. This strike set the tone for the year. In March, railway workers downed tools in one of the most bitterly contested strikes in the country's history. Clashes between police and workers left several strikers dead. Twice COSATU House was sealed off and searched.
The workers were never aware of the real realities of what is happening. And the SARU strike made them aware, because then the workers could see, but now they're even calling the police out to come and attack our workers. And these workers are complaining about worker issues. Why are they getting the police out to come and attack us?
Today, COSATU's membership has grown to over 2 million workers. COSATU, the ANC and the SACP are allies in the struggle for the national democratic revolution. But what does the future hold for this alliance? Factory takeovers, occupations in Argentina and more recently in South Africa, as well as calls for nationalization of industries and social delivery protests, pose the question, what is COSATU's role in these struggles? And is the alliance still on track to meet the goals of the national democratic revolution?